Okay. Thanks. Is roll 20? Roll 20? I think I'm live. Can you hear me, guys? Yes, I guess so. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bravo Leader AD YouTube channel. Tonight we have our episode 5 of our Dungeons and Dragons campaign called the Explorers of Arazaeus. I am already here with some of the guys. We're just waiting one extra player to join us, and we'll starting our adventure. So without further ado, let me just switch the let me just screen so you can start seeing me from the last time anyway, but at least you will have a better we have here for the moment. We have the boss, we have the dungeon master here in the here. We have Julian here. We are waiting for Fallon to join us. Once she's here, I think the various names should just speak, but not for now, at least. Start. So at the moment we are still waiting. So if you remember from the previous episodes, stranded on an island, very weird island, seems to sort of very magical island. It does not have a. I mean, it does have. Yeah, you see now the island here. Thanks for the island. I was just mentioning that we are on an island, as in the summary. So yes, we are on this island. If I'm not mistaken, we are on this yellow dot here right now. Last time I think we were into this weird underground temple where there were 6 portals, something that were giving us access to different trials, and yeah, some of us survived, some of us, fortunately, Pixie Blue Whiskers died, while we in the rest of the group survived, and I think we all finished one of those trials. We just asked the boss. I don't remember the Manticore. Did we get any boon last time from passing the trials, apart from Drake that got the Amazon girl?
I know you guys got a number of boons and gifts and
yes,
curses and stuff.
Yeah, you know, I was just wondering if passing the trials actually gave us anything last time, because this is something I really don't remember.
Well, this is where we left it at for specifically this session. So you'll find out in about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I was running a bit of a summary of the last session. To be honest, I actually now noticed that I haven't put the video on YouTube yet. I do have the video downloaded, but for some reasons I haven't published it yet.
Uploaded it yet.
So I mean, it means that basically in the next couple of days I'll put both this episode and the previous one. So,
Sounds good. Yeah, things are about to kick off big time in this episode.
Sorry,
And unfortunately, things are about to kick off big time in this episode.
Okay.
As I've had several weeks of prep, and that is the worst thing you can give to a GM.
Yes, that's true.
Unfortunately, one of my main target victims of this session is not here this session, which is unfortunately just the way it's going. But it's alright. I will arrange something special for the Haram guy.
Yeah, I
Okay.
told my mate that plays a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, and he's like, "Oh yeah, when was your last campaign?" "Oh, a few weeks ago." And he said, "That's a bloody dangerous game you're playing, giving that DM too much prep time."
Yeah, very, 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 very dangerous. The worst thing you guys can do, but hey, this is what happens this session. Got some very lovely things planned. We'll just wait for the one last player I know who's joining us. And once we grab her, what we'll do is, if you two want to give a summary from your character's point of view, what the hell has been going on? Or what you actually remember.
Yeah.
Can't
Go,
remember
Josh.
much actually. Last time we played, I was in Ireland, and yeah.
So, from your character's point of view, Mr. Death, what do you remember?
Well, apart from Drake getting that Amazonian warrior.
I think everyone unders well. I wouldn't say warrior, more like he's now got a dominatrix,
Yeah, that.
and it's more the other way around. Like she's now got him. But
We were doing
Yeah,
these.
you told me.
Like, I lost track.
So yes, Mr. Death, continue.
Like a child. What else was there? There was the child, the dominatrix. That night.
Anyone who heard any of the previous episodes is going to find this really weird from just that sentence. There was a child. There's a dominatrix.
That was definitely suspicious,
Yeah.
you know. As a
There was little Timmy, who has appeared in many of my campaigns before, as Nicole will remember.
Yeah.
And to the point where she saw him and basically wanted to stab him immediately. From all the previous experiences of having to deal with little Timmy, but he ends up wandering off. You have no idea where he's wandered off to, but you got the feeling something else has taken an interest in him.
As it always does.
Yes,
Something taken into the name. It's little Timmy.
it's little Timmy. Everyone has an interest in little Timmy.
Okay, that's another very weird.
Yeah, it's very, very bad.
Yeah.
But it could be worse. So, yes, that's from Death's point of view. Go on then, Mr. Plague Mouth Stomach.
Yeah. Well. I remember from last time that we entered into this underwater temple, and there were, if I'm not mistaken, 6 crypts, like coffin sarcophagus, something like that. And each of those was a gateway.
Get the screen. Yes,
Yeah.
there was 6.
And each of these were like a gateway to one trial, whatever.
Each of these had different scales of difficulty.
Yeah.
Nicole accidentally picked the absolute worst one.
Yeah.
Yep. With the little child warrior who one-shotted her. And
the poor,
literally one-shotted her.
Pixie Blue Whiskers found his
Went bye-bye.
demise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we also had you guys get with the first top left guy and the bottom left guy, and obviously dominatrix for
Yep.
our little friend. Luckily, avoiding the other two worst ones. You guys actually picked the three easiest. Oh wow, two were easy, and then one guy just kept getting natural 20s on seducing and dominatrix.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, remember, top left one, literally all you had to do was take his place and then get basically a high enough roll to get out of the ritual. Really relatively easy. Bottom left guy, literally just fight honorably. No magic, just...
Oh, no magic.
You will
yeah.
lose the fight, but as long as you fight honorably, you've won the fight. Green guy, luckily no one touched him because he was the second worst one. And yeah, it'd have taken the entire party to take him down, if you were lucky. Yep, dominatrix, and you had top right guy, which nobody actually fought. And if you'd have fought him, all it was you just got to last 10 turns.
Try not to die.
Yeah, basically not die for 10 turns in combat with him.
Oh, and I also tried to fight. No, because I tried to fight the knight, didn't I?
You fought the knight, you failed the knight one, you then went to the child, then the child killed you. Or did he?
So we are going to meet the new character from Nicole tonight.
Well, this is part of the thing that's going to happen. So I'll just wait for the last player to turn up.
Nice.
But something interesting is going to happen with Nicole's cat because of who she got killed by.
Little Timmy.
Little Timmy. The scariest motherfucker of them all. Yep, the one who literally eats gods.
Sorry.
And worse. But yeah, we'll just wait for the last player and then we will begin. Or do you want me to start a little bit with just what you saw at night with the eye? We can take it from there. Since you're the only one that was up to actually see the sky change again.
Yeah, I think that when we left last time, I think it was night again.
Yep, and I left the special gifts for yet another day on the island. So we could do that while we wait for the other players. So yeah, you saw, again, the sky transform basically into a giant eye that stared down. It blinked 3 times, and then it went back to normal. And then it hits midnight. And this is where you all have to roll on my special table again because you all got another night on the island.
Amazing. I'm scared. I'm scared to roll the 100, I think, on this one, right?
Yeah, so it's D20 first, and then it's the D100. So, who wants to go first on the magic table of gifts / this may... Yeah.
Yeah, I go first, boss.
Is it? And then the D100.
So which die is first? Is the D20 first
D20
and the 100 after?
Yeah, D20 first.
It's 9.
Okay. Now your D100.
80. 80.
And
I'm green.
Ah, yes, you're green. That's the other one, isn't it? 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Okay. From your belly, mouth, stomach thing, you begin to throw up.
Oh.
And bleh, bleh, bleh. And it throws up the bones of some of the old people you ate. However, their bones have all been fused into a goblet. So you get a special goblet. Tell me if you ever drink out of it.
Do it.
It's a trap.
Yes.
But yes, it's a very nice goblet made of, well, the remains of whatever you've eaten over the last few days. Well, what your giant mouth has eaten over the last few days. So
Yeah, of course. I mean, it could have been worse.
could have been worse, yeah, but you got a 9. So
Yeah.
Death, your turn.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Another D20.
Yep, D20 first.
Yep, so that's a 10.
10. Okay, you're black. Go ahead. What's that?
I got a 4. I'm fine.
4.
I'm
4
screwed.
out of 100.
Yeah, the D100. I got a 4.
Okay, so Death. You grow a beautiful ginger beard down to your knees.
Hey! Nice. So it wasn't that bad after all.
Nope. So luckily, you two actually basically rode on the neutral table,
Nice.
and for once, you didn't actually get direct mutations. You just got one of you got direct mutation, but not really. Now here comes the special part. At midnight, the eye once again opens up. Except this time it is Oh, here we go. Good timing. Hello?
Hello, can I be heard?
Hi, Paige.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, just making sure.
So, are you guys on roll 20?
Oh, give me a minute, I've just sat down. Oh, 1 second.
Yeah.
No, my roll.
Oh, Paige, also, when you get a sec, you need to roll a D20 and D100 because you spent another day on the island.
Alright, roll a what?
A D20.
Yep.
What'd you get?
Oh, I haven't rolled it yet, I'm still signing in.
Oh, yeah, you roll a D20, tell me what your colour is, and then roll a D100.
Okay, I can't find the D20 I was in, it's not on there anymore. I'm gonna do DB.
You may allow the GM to roll for you. This will totally not go bad.
Yeah, I can't get onto roll 20, but I'll get onto my character on the other way.
Sure. So, while we're waiting for Paige, I'll continue what was going on. So, yes, at midnight on this day, the moment it turns a second past midnight, the eye returns. But this time, instead of the large pupil looking down, it is more of a red vortex, followed by a purple vortex, followed by a pink vortex, followed by a blue vortex, and finally by a black vortex in the very middle.
I rolled 19.
You also see, everywhere that had a red dot on the map, a beam of light is shooting up into the sky.
Oi, oi.
And you all hear a new voice. A voice none of you have ever heard before, yet it is also somehow familiar to you all. Yes, it is the cat's voice. Yes, that is what you are hearing. I'm trying to be mysterious here. Anyway, the voice says, "Well done, champions, for surviving 12 of the 13 trial days. Today is your final day. Rejoice, for few who have been chosen make it this far. Now, you must do one last thing. Simply survive the last day on the Isle of Trials. Oh, and one last thing. The power at the end will be distributed evenly to whatever teams remain. Which means if you wish to have more power for the upcoming task and quest at hand, well, I'm afraid you'll have to reduce the number of people that remain on the island. Enjoy and rejoice. The more you kill, the more you honor the gods, the greater the rewards in the end. And then the eye turns back, but instead of the clear night sky, this time a dark red sky is overhead, and a green moon begins traveling. Now, you think it probably takes about 24 hours for the moon to get from one side of the sky to the other. E.g., it's counting down your last day. You also feel that as the moon goes by, strange and weird effects will begin on the island, as an immense amount of power is pumped into it for random effect. E.g., the gods got bored. And the GM had much time to prepare this. As the voice ends, you also sense a very familiar companion emerging from a vortex of pure void. Out comes the original pixie. However, her eyes are completely black and seem to have a constant black mist emitting from them. Frederico, I didn't hear you. I think your voice has gone off.
Yeah, no. I was just, I'm just scared.
So, all you've got to do is survive 24 hours. Now, the thing is, you guys have been on this island, you know, for 3 days. You have not been here for 12 days. So, something seems to be up.
Yeah, because he said 12 of the 13 days, if I'm not mistaken.
And you've been here for 3. And you all know you've been here for 3. There isn't any kind of time thing that's gone on. You've been here for 3. But apparently, whatever's been going on the island has happened for the last 12 days. So yeah, you're reunited with Pixie again. Well, kind of. Nicole gets some special things on her.
Am I like the original Pixie?
You are the original Pixie, except for your... So you've lost all your mutations. Any dark gifts you've received since. However, you get one of his gifts. Because guess who your patron now is? Yeah, so where you have your deity on your sheet, put Little Timmy. You have no choice in this. He literally owns your very soul.
So I still have my... So... I'm just thinking, yeah, I'll just need to work.
Yes. But first, Nicole, we get to do your special thing. Because you get one on the very special table.
I'm already.
And I've only ever had one player who's ever had stuff from this table. And I'm really excited because it's really fun stuff.
So let me just cross out all the things.
There's everything else, absolutely everything else you got. So that's 3 days worth of gifts. You'll just literally wipe the floor from, and you get one of Little Timmy's.
Yeah, I think I wrote because I gave a lot.
So, Nicole, have you got your dice ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Please roll a D100 only.
Let me just find 38.
38. On that one. 38. Nicole is currently got a dark crown on her head. Anyone who gets within 5 feet of her, please let me know.
I'll just put dark brown. What are my hit points? Were they the ones before?
Yep.
Before.
Exactly the same. But yeah, so she's no longer looking like the giant Nurgle-like champion. She is Pixie as of old, except dark, glowing eyes of darkness and a dark crown on her head, which, to the rest of you, is basically scaring you shitless. You get an innate thing of, I don't want to go near that crown. So, yeah, what the hell do you guys want to do? The countdown starts.
Yeah, but when I see Pixie, I express my my, let's say, happiness to see her still alive.
I was gonna say the same. Like I'd go up and try and be like, "Oh my god, we're back."
Yeah, because we thought we had lost you.
Pixie. Are you still blue?
No.
Oh.
No, she is, because blue was your original colour, wasn't it? Yeah, so blue was your original colour, so yes, it was. Yes, she is now blue again.
Pixie's back. I'm probably gonna go up to her without knowing about, like, not having a feeling about the crown and just being like, "I'm glad you're back." And, like, try and. I can't remember what race you were again. I'm so sorry.
I'm a little.
Oh, I would want to give a little stroke.
So, Paige, you go to stroke Nicole.
Yep.
Upon stroking Nicole, roll a D100. What did you get?
35.
35. Are you injured at all?
No, I'm not.
Have you ever lost an organ?
I don't think I have, and I also think I had a thing where I just couldn't be hurt as well. I don't remember.
Okay, the finger you lost grows back. However, it is a shadow finger. It will act the exact same way as your old finger. It will behave the exact way. It's all under your command. It's just see-through and shadowy is the only difference.
Nice.
Pixie starts licking it off.
Yep. Oh, Paige, you've also got your daily thing to do. So roll a D20.
Yeah, I rolled 19 early.
Ooh, 19. And then roll a D100. And you were pink, weren't you?
Yes, also if I'm very quiet tonight, it's just because I'm eating.
Don't worry. Yeah, D100, what do you get?
I got 84.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Paige, what are you currently wearing at the moment? Your character?
Just like normal rogue gear.
What's your AC? Your AC, Paige?
You're muted.
Sorry, yeah, my computer's being really slow today. 15.
15. Okay, Paige, your armor is now 25. As you get a full set of mirrored, absolutely glistening mirror armor.
I just said I'm the best rogue out there. Look at this.
Yes, it's also highly sexual because Slanesh. But yes, you basically have the armor of a mirror warrior champion.
I also thought I had that thing that if any man like came near me, that I could control them.
Oh yes, as well, yeah. Or you have to basically roll a will save or they'll do whatever the hell you do.
Yeah, what was the actual trigger and limitation of that?
God, what was it? What did you write it down, Paige? What it was at the time, or have I got to go dig through my notes?
I've moved house since then. I don't know where half my notes are.
That's right. We're in the process. Right. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's just immediately after they meet you once per day. So if they get in contact with you at all, they've got to roll and see if they're under your trance. So visual range. So I think the two boys here have to roll wisdom. And Paige, what's your spell resistance?
Where do I find that on D&D Beyond?
It's the spell DC. Spell save DC.
Because they've got to beat that to not being entranced by you.
Spell save DC. Why can't I find it anywhere?
So you're a rogue,
Or
right?
you can just roll an opposing roll against them, and we'll just see who gets highest.
Sure.
Either way, fine. Yeah, just roll both d20s and do your.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, you guys are basically going to be screwed unless you get natural 20s.
Or what? I mean, if it is against the DC fixed, it's not rolled.
Yeah, but she can't get it up, so we're just going to do it as a straight
depends.
roll.
Well, I mean, it's pretty easy. It's 10. It's 8 plus proficiency plus the spellcasting ability. The rogue, is it intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. So what's your wisdom modifier, Paige?
-2.
-2. So it's basically 10 plus proficiency -2.
How do I find my proficiency out?
We are level 5, so it should be 3 for everyone. So it's 11 -2, so it's 9.
Okay.
Oh, it's your charisma. It's Paige's charisma, but your wisdom. Sorry. Right, I've got the note up here.
My charisma's -1.
So it's
Oh.
10 then. The DC.
Yep, so bot beat that.
So we need to roll now. The mental.
Yeah, you two roll because you're in visual range.
Ah, okay.
You guys are looking at her as her armor, well, which basically turns from robes into full glistening plate mail that is a perfect mirror.
So I have 17.
Yep, Frederico, you resist the urge to do whatever the hell she says.
For now.
For now.
For now.
Death.
I got 12.
Yeah. But yeah, so you now have 24 hours on the island left. You think, before something else happens, so what are you guys going to do?
We are where the yellow dot is, or we are still in the middle of the ocean?
No, you're on the yellow dot, so you're just beyond the main city.
And in terms of gifts from passing the trials, do we get anything now or it's later?
It depends on how you guys do in the next 24 hours.
Okay, fine.
Because that's when the trials officially end.
Amazing. Okay. Guys, if I'm not mistaken, we arrived to this point of the island, but we wanted to reach the town that we saw on the map. We should be at visual range from here, right?
Just about. You can basically see the great blue, purple, green, all the different colours glow from it. You get a rough outline of the structures, but you basically have to get closer. It seems to be obviously magic that's properly stopping your view.
The place where we are, I think it was where we got also the like those kind of boats to reach the middle of the ocean.
You got the boats ready to go off and do it.
Okay. Can we ask the boat captain to bring us to the town?
I believe Death killed him last time.
Oh.
Yeah, I accidentally froze him to death.
That was it, yeah.
Okay.
Tried to get something from me hand into his, and I accidentally touched his hand, and it froze up all over his body.
Does anyone have knowledge on how to use a boat?
And Pixie asked the great temple.
Yes, you can.
I'm going to pray. Well, I'm going to roll, but pray. If that makes sense.
Pixie is going to pray to her deity for answers.
Is it just a 20 roll?
Get D20. Ooh, little Timmy likes you. Yes, he grants you the knowledge of how to use a rowboat. You grab an oar and you row with it. And specifically, he says it as if he's speaking to another child. But yes, you get the oar, right? You put it in the water and you push or you pull to go the other way.
I've got
Yeah.
tiny paws though, so I'm going to instruct someone else to do the.
Get those idiots to help you. What do you mean? Oh, I gave you what you want.
Row for me, brother Timmy. I tell them how to row a boat.
She literally tells you how to do
'Cause
a rowboat, which I assume was basically general knowledge at this point, but yeah, whatever.
I got tiny paws. I can't row. My paws are too tiny. I'm so kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I should be able to take care of the oars.
Yeah, alright, yeah, you guys get in the rowboat and make your way to the city. Well,
Yeah,
town.
I mean, I was thinking about going there. What about you guys?
Yeah.
Pixie, not mine.
Let's go.
Okay, so as you row across the ocean, which is basically the blue part on the right-hand side,
yeah,
you basically start seeing the water what it truly is. For the water is just an illusion. And you see it is actually some sort of portal heading further and further down. And as you get towards the shoreline, you can see that there are literal things floating just above the surface. You're not really sure how the boat is doing it, but you assume magic. And you obviously assume that if you hadn't had the boat person's permission when you guys moved over, you probably would have fell into the portal to your eventual death. So, good job that you guys all, bribed or killed him. Thus gaining the power. Yes, you guys will come to the little opening, and you will basically see the city in current chaos, as people and teams are currently stabbing each other and receiving various boons and stuff by doing so.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to say you guys put your boat onto the shoreline, and I will roll a dice to see how many men that page ensnares, because they will get in visual range.
Yeah. Send forth the rogue to get us an eye.
Oh, there's not that many. Page, you get 26 converts.
Now.
Small
Oh, God.
army.
And a literal small horde of men basically clamor at your feet, begging to do whatever you wish.
What do we want them to do, guys?
Take hold of the city.
You also see quite a few of the other champions now currently staring at you guys, as half their opponents are basically worshipping the feet of this Slaneshi champion.
I want the guys that are all obsessed with me to become our guards, to guard us, and no one can come near us, and no one can hurt us.
Yep. They will guard you with their life. The rest, they'll do it, but they're definitely going to be guarding you.
That's fine, as long as my party's safe, but me safer, then I'm okay.
Yep, all good. Yep, you get 26 guards.
May Pixie accompany the rogue and sit and be carried.
Yep.
Pixie's tiny.
The first big champion wielding a double-handed axe approaches. Who are you? You are not champions I have seen before.
Yes, we are the new champions.
I'm Fallon. Sorry, we're introducing our team. What is our group name, actually?
We haven't thought that, have we?
We don't have one.
We're just the champions. That's our name.
The champions is your okay?
Yep, we're the champions. So no one
Never
else can
heard
be.
of you. Must be your first cycle. I shall put your leader in their place. Come, let us duel before the gods and prove who is strongest.
Pixie yawns.
My mouth on the stomach starts growling like rah.
Yep. His warhammer growls back.
Oh, the warhammer grows back.
Oh yeah, he's wielding a double-handed warhammer, and
Okay.
it growls back at your stomach.
Okay.
Are you willing to be your group's representative?
So I start rushing head on towards this guy.
Sure, roll initiative.
Sorry, he's 14 for me.
14. So you go first because he rolled shit.
I mean, I guess the other guys. I guess you should be rolling as well. I'm not sure. Probably yes. Unless you.
It's currently a honourable duel between him, the group leader, and you've now apparently become
Okay.
your group's leader
Okay. Okay.
by challenging him to the duel. So, I mean, you don't have to follow honourable combat. I mean, again, there are no real rules because that's what the eye said. But to you guys,
Pixie's just sitting and licking herself. Grooming.
Okay.
Def, are you joining in? Or Paige?
I'm
Def's
joining.
joining in, are you?
Yep, I'm joining.
I'm getting protected by my guards.
Yeah, Paige is currently getting surrounded by a lot of big, hulky men.
And I'm sitting.
Yeah.
Pixie has taken her place by Paige. As from Pixie's analysis, she's the least likely to die.
Yep, so Def and Frederico rolled your initiatives. So Frederico's going first unless Def gets a higher.
Okay.
Your character's name is now Def for me because you're basically turning into the Grim Reaper. So, what did you get, Def?
15.
All right, so Frederico just beat you.
Yeah,
Def,
go for it.
you'll go first.
Right, so I will probably charge at him, unarmed strike. Try and
Yep.
freeze.
Sure. You go and hit him. Roll a d20 to hit.
$17.
Yep, you hit. He'll make his save because he's got a save. He passes. So you charge forward, and like the boatman, you think this is going to be piss easy. I'm just going to freeze this asshole. I'm going to smash him. You place your hand upon his chest. A beam of red light negates it, and it's his go because he gets an auto attack back.
I've got a question. You know how I'm now a normal sized cat?
Yes.
Does that mean that they've got disadvantage on hit?
Yep, because it's your original. So, what's your AC, Def?
17.
Okay, he misses. So basically, yeah, you put your hand on him. A beam of red light basically negates your attack of instant kill. And he tries to swing with his warhammer and misses. Frederico, you'll go.
I just
Yeah,
checked as well. When a man is near me, they have to make a DC save of 25.
Oh,
I just checked my notes.
that might be a lot. I'll do how many more guards go towards you because that may be a lot more.
What about the champion themselves?
Good point.
Because he's a man.
Yeah, now that Paige said that, I've got to now do his roll first.
He's a man.
Fuck's sake. Okay, Paige, you now have a champion of corn under your control.
Technically.
I want him to I want him to submit to Frederico's character and be like, you know what, you're like more powerful than me, and just drop his weapon in front of him.
Frederico, that happens.
Okay. Wow.
Let me now. Yeah, I forgot it was a DC 25. Let me go and do the other guards a second. Well, the other
Yeah.
champions.
Also,
in the area.
the Mentagor, we both failed the DC then. If it was 25.
Yeah, both of you are currently enthralled to Paige as well, then, and we'll do whatever she says for today.
Just be yourselves. It's fine.
Just fine. I'll prefer you as you guys are. But if you can make me a cup of tea, that'd be great.
I'd love.
So, Paige, you get another 10 people.
Ask,
Have I got my own army now? Can we just like me and all
have your
these
own
people?
little mini war band at the moment.
Yeah, I just
Or-
want. I want everyone to help us fight the other champion so we can win.
Sure. So you're ordering them to basically help you take the city.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. They immediately go and start massacring the other champions.
Yay! Are they winning?
Well, in this area, that just outside the main gate on the image. Oh, you can't see it, Paige, but basically a gate area, and just outside of it is where these guys are at the moment, like fighting on the outskirts of the city.
Okay.
Yeah, basically there's like 3 or 4 guys left who aren't currently enthralled, and they're currently getting stomped the shit on by the other champions.
Okay, so maybe could have used them for better things, but you know, they dedicated their life to the job.
Can Pixie loot all the stuff that's coming through while everyone's fighting?
Yes, you can be a little sneaky shit and just try and steal their loot.
It's stealth, isn't it?
Yep, stealth.
I think I've got. Yeah, I've got Christian's names. Not gonna be that great. Yeah. I got 8 in total, so I don't think I got that.
8.
Yeah.
I mean, most of these guys don't have a lot. It seems that when they obviously die, the gifts of their gods go with them. So there's not much really. You don't get it in time, basically. Every time you try and loot one, all their good stuff's already gone. I mean, you get some, you can nick their bit of plate armor and, stuff like that, but nothing really worth your while. I'll say you probably managed to loot, let's have a look, 8. Roll a D100. You get 73 this weird black coins.
I've got 73 black coins. Can I offer them to Timmy?
You may offer them to Timmy. Timmy graciously accepts, but doesn't really have a use for them because these are mortal coins that mortals use to buy mortal things, and he can literally make as much of this as he wants.
Yeah, but it's the ritual of offering, though, isn't it?
Yeah. People will still accept the offer. You may roll to see if your offer pleases Timmy, but you'll need a very good roll because he's not really that impressed by this. But
I'm not. Can I just give it him, but not roll?
you can just do it as a normal offering.
Just a normal offering. I don't want because I know it's not impressive.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, Nicole, you offer it to him. He's like, cool, cheers. I mean, it's better than not offering me it. But in reality, it's not that great. But yeah, basically, you guys clear the outer part of the area at the moment. As literally the remaining 4 don't really put much of a fight up because there's 4 of them versus about 34 of your guys.
Okay. This champion that Fallon subjugated and asked to submit, right? So he is fighting with us.
Yes.
So because he's is submitted to myself, I use my dagger and I try and cut his skin to get some blood to fill the goblet and drink it.
Yep, he does. Well, actually, he turns to Paige first because Paige has got to order him.
Yes, I want him to bleed for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, this is a very abusive relationship, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, so he will fill up the goblet as much as you want. And if you don't stop him, he literally will bleed himself to death. So
Not
No,
too
and then
much
we just-
because
then
I
I'll
want
just
him alive to help fight, but I want him to be able to drink some blood.
sure, you fill the goblet.
Yeah, because if you remember the Mentagor, I have that kind of vampire feature, So
Yep.
when I drink the blood, it can help me sleep, and I
Yes.
get some traits
Um,
from the blood of the thing
you-
that I get.
Are you drinking the blood now from the goblet?
Not. No, I do. I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
Blood for the
Okay.
blood god.
So you drink the blood, and nothing seems to happen, and everyone seems a bit confused until you start seeing him. Basically, it's the equivalent of if he was getting the rest of his life force being drained out of him. And as he claws to his death and he turns to pure dust, you feel invigorated, as if you got all of his life. But you're already max healed, so you don't really get anything.
Yeah.
But
then
you
we
think
never
if
know-
you had been, you think even if you had been on the verge of very death itself, if you'd have got someone to drink that goblet, you would have been fine and they'd be fucked.
Well, at least now I know how it works.
Yes. And I doubt this will come in, like this will be come up at any point, but you've got to do it anyway. You also basically gain the equivalent lives that he's lived, as he's proper dead, and you basically get equivalent of immortality for how many years he's currently lived. So you are now, well, you will not age for the next 20,000 odd years,
Nice.
just in case it ever comes up.
Okay, so we've taken control of the
Very
shore
outermost.
/
You've got the
docks.
You've got the image, Frederico, so you can see, the very outermost of the gate area. So you got the orange bit with the light coming through on roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically where you've taken the outskirts of it. You hear lots of fighting going on inside the city itself.
Okay, so what we see here is just the outskirts.
Yeah, very outskirts of it.
Oh, okay. I see. I think, guys, there's only one place where we could go. There.
Yeah, you basically go through the orangey gate.
Yeah, I would say we go there. Anyone
Yeah, you.
disagrees?
No one.
I agree.
So, you guys go through the orange gate and literally enter a pure battlefield of hell. As what you saw on the outside was just a few, scattered champions that just happened to be out there. But obviously, this is where the majority of the teams had obviously met. Seemingly, they knew that this would obviously be the last day, so they've all congregated to try and get the most blood sport out of this, the most rewards. And you guys will immediately enter combat, but first we're going to see how many people pay seduces. It's DC 25. You're literally going to get a little army at this point, because I forgot she had this. Paige, you get another 48 followers.
Whoa.
Do we have any plans of what we want me to do with them, or should I just get them to do random shit? Sorry, language. I don't know if you're recording.
Well,
Oh, I swear all the time. Don't worry about it.
we have a little army. Let's try and take control of everything here.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to try and take control.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys command your newly troops to go and engage the enemy. Paige, how many men have you got now?
Well, didn't you say the other ones died? Because I had 36.
Oh no, all those are still fine.
Oh, wasn't it?
It was only the leader guy that died because he drank from the goblet.
Wasn't it 25? Then you were like, oh, I need to do another. It was another 10 because it was 25.
Mm-hmm.
So like 36, and then you've just said 40 something.
Yep.
So like 70, I think. I'm
Yeah,
not very good at math, so yeah, probably like 70 men.
Sure. You now have 70 champions of chaos.
You know
and
what?
You
Great.
tell them to take the city in the name of obviously Paige the Almighty.
Balin the Almighty.
Oh, sorry, Valen the Almighty. And your people start engaging throughout the city. And the way I'm going to do this, because I had pre-prepped this, was I will have several stages of the city. At the start of each stage, I will get Paige to roll a dice to see how many converts we get in that section of the city to reboost your numbers. Each section will also have a major champion of chaos that you guys will have to fight as your men, hold up his men. Okay?
Yeah.
So the first area is the equivalent of the dockyards I've got on here. So your champions of chaos engage their champions of chaos, or their little minions, to see who fights. Paige has already rolled to get those men on your side. So the guy in front of you is a monstrous mutated hellhole of what used to be a man. Like Frederico over here, he has a giant mouth where his stomach used to be. He, however, is about 3 times the size in width and height. He is also laughing very maniacally, and he looks very similar to the original Nurgle guy you guys saw in that other realm. But a lot smaller. A hell of a lot smaller. You think this is like, one of the early forms. He's obviously a champion of the god Nurgle.
Pixie's analysing.
I shall feast on your flesh and give you all to Nurgle. You that are green, come to my side, and we may give this city in Nurgle's name.
Funny. Pixie Blue Whiskers is going to strike and aim for the eye. I'm going to go do a full-on attack now.
Sure. You get a surprise attack. Go.
A full-on, and also, yeah. So hold on. So I've got surprise attack, and because I've got climb as well, so I'm going to try and climb on top of. Does that make sense?
Yep.
On him to get to the weak eye bit. So, and then it's plus dex. It would be dex,
Yep.
wouldn't it? And then athletics, I'm guessing. Is it athletics
Yep.
or yeah? Anyway, it's Do you want me to use acrobatics or do you want me to use athletics?
Whichever ones you want.
Okay. Well, I'm proficient in athletics, so I'll use athletics, I guess.
Sure.
So 26 in total.
Yep, hits.
So, and my claw attack is. I just need to find what my claw attack is. Claws 1d4 plus strength per claw, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, roll a d4 plus strength. So the first one is 3. Second one is 5.
That's 8. Yes, you slash across his eye, and he lets out a great roar of pain. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
So I tried to get to his weak bit, if that makes sense.
I rolled 5 in total.
5.
I rolled an unnatural 20.
Oh, nice.
Can I just add that I was meowing really loudly while I was
Yes.
Everyone heard Pixie going, "Wah."
and hissing?
What do you get, Def?
I got an 18.
18. Okay, and he got crap, so you're all going before him.
Even worse than me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You got
wow.
that one.
Oh,
Well,
Obviously, Pixie did enough eye damage that he got delayed.
fair enough.
He's obviously going last, so yeah, the rest of you go first.
do I need to roll initiative as well?
Yep.
To be in the thing, yeah.
Just don't get a nat 1 and you'll be fine.
16 I got, so
Yeah.
I'm going for a
Yeah, so we've got 16 as a higher. Who's next? So, who got next? What did you get, Paige and Def?
I got 18.
I got an unnatural 20.
So, Paige first, Def second, Nicole third, Frederica fourth, and this thing last.
Yep.
So, go ahead, Paige.
Don't even know. I don't know. Ow. Do I look like I can take anyone on?
I mean, currently you guys are more focusing on the champion, as you imagine. Once this guy falls, whatever men he has at his command basically will just submit.
Okay, so what does he look like?
A big, imagine a man that has ate non-stop for probably 6-7 years, who's mega bloated, but also about 10, 11 feet tall, played to all ridden, boiled everywhere, looks like the most disease hulking monstrosity, basically like Frederico, but if Frederico kept going down this path.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my, I think it's a dagger, let me double check. I'm gonna take my dagger out and so I have a thing where I can make it a psychic blade. So I'm just gonna throw it and I have a range of 60 feet, and then if it hits it does 1d6 plus 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try that now. Okay, so I rolled a 9. But I have, one second, I have something on here. That's
That,
fine, yes.
you
I rolled 9, so I don't think I hit.
Well, you
Nope.
should add proficiency, which is 3, and dexterity.
Yeah, so my
I highly doubt you can get through this thing's AC with that.
my dex is plus 7,
Ooh, so what's that going to be?
and then what did you say? My proficiency.
But dex should not be higher than plus 5 in general.
I have thingy. I had a special thing that made it like doubled.
Oh,
What
okay.
was it? Don't remember what it was. I have I don't know. Double in all my proficiencies, and I was proficient in it. So, yeah. So my dex is 7, but I can't find my.
Proficiency is 3. Right now
Yes,
it's 3.
so that'd be
everyone.
plus 10. That'd be plus 10. So maybe
So
I rolled it.
total-
I feel like I rolled this wrong. 1 second. Let me. Okay, so if that's right, I rolled a d20 and then I'd add 10, so that'd be 23.
23, yep.
That hits.
Hits, 23, yep.
And then the psychic damage, I did 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
I think I can only do 1 attack. I'm not too sure.
You do your psychic attack, and it reels back in pain, as you basically did a flick on its brain. Death,
Yep.
over to you.
Cast a cantrip on myself.
Yes.
Primal Savagery.
Okay.
So roll for that. I got 13.
13 to hit.
Oh no, for my cantrip. Sorry, I need to do the d20, don't I? My bad.
Go ahead.
Hang on. Confused myself now. No, I can't start.
You can on your turn, yeah.
Can I ask you an information?
How
What
far
did
is
you
it?
get?
The name of that cantrip?
Primal Savagery. So it's 2d10. So it's cast on yourself. You could channel primal magic to cause your teeth or fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. Make a melee spell against a creature within 5 feet. So it takes 1d10 acid damage.
Okay. And you
fingernail.
rolled. You rolled how much for the melee attack? 13.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it hit?
13. Nope. It looks like when you throw this acid at him, his belly just opens its mouth and eats it with no effect. Except a little bit of burp, just...
Okay.
Alright, Death, your goes ended. Nicole!
So I'm going to ask before I can do. So can I do two things? So can I cast a spell and jump off him as a bonus action?
Yes.
So I'm going to jump off. Can I do my bonus action first? So I'm jumping off him.
Yeah.
Then I'm turning to the party that I can see. It's a 60 feet range spell. And I'm going to cast motivational speech, which lets me choose up to 5 creatures within range. So I pick the party basically that can hear me. And then for the duration, you gain 5 temporary hit points and you have advantage on wisdom saving throws. And if you're hit by an attack, you then have the advantage on the next attack roll, if that makes sense. So if you get hit by the creature, when it's your attack next, you get advantage on the hit.
Okay.
So that's my go, basically. So 5 temporary hit points, advantage on wisdom saves, and if you're hit, you then get advantage on your hit when you attack.
Okay.
That makes sense? So 3 things
Yep.
to it, yeah.
Okay.
And that's, and then I jumped off, obviously.
Sure. Yeah, that's it. His go. Who's currently in melee combat, specifically with him? Nicole's within melee range.
Probably closest just jumped off. But
Anyone else?
I think Death was in melee to use that
Yeah.
primal rage savagery.
Okay. So Death and Nicole make a Constitution check.
is it an attack he's making?
Nope.
Or
This is just his general aura.
Okay.
Because
Also,
you're
who's
all in.
You said to say who's within range of the dark.
Oh yes, good point.
Because I'm in. I would have.
So your one would activate first.
Because I've been on him. So
Sure. So the crown is within 5 feet of an enemy.
when I was on him, so
Roll a d100.
71.
71. Let's see what happens. Okay, the crown glows, and bubble tea appears in his mouth.
Bubble tea.
Yes. He enjoys it because it is bubble tea. It's hot a bit though, but it's fine.
Okay, I thought that was anticlimactic.
Yep, because table.
No, that's fine. Yeah, and then so I need to roll.
Constitution checks for Death and Nicole.
Okay.
Constitution this. Yeah.
19.
No, is it just a straight roll for Constitution? Is it, or is it with modifiers?
Hmm?
Do I have any modifiers on Constitution?
It's just whatever one you've got on there at the moment.
Because I've got advantages, so I guess 11.
11.
Unless I add any.
What did you get, Death? You got
19.
I rolled my dice.
11. Nope, so 11. Death, you're okay. Nicole, roll a d100. And we'll see what disease you get.
15. Oh, I don't know if. Oh, because I'm not immune to diseases anymore.
You were, but
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm crossed. Okay.
Nicole, congratulations, you have Vorel's Phage. Or you get infected with Vorel's Phage. You gain 1 exhaustion level.
What does that do?
It means you have disadvantage on everything while you're exhausted. Yeah, but once you get rid of the disease, or it's basically and that's all that happens at the moment. And every night afterwards, you will get another exhaustion level.
So can I die from it? Is what
Hang on, I'm reading the rest of it. You every day have to pass a DC 15 Constitution save, or you will die, and you're raised as a white.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a very well. Yeah.
I don't think that part will be the end of it. No, I don't think that'll be a major problem if you kill this thing. So, the main thing is you've got a level of exhaustion at the moment, so you've got disadvantage.
So I don't need to roll anything.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Right, back round. Nicole, it's your go.
Not my because it's
Oh no, sorry, Paige's go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my turn, I think.
Paige got the. Oh yeah, Frederico, you're the last one, aren't you? So yeah.
Yeah, I'm the last before the champion.
Yeah.
So I stomp both of my feet on the ground, and I summon all the power from the Shadowfell, pointing my quarterstaff towards the champion, and cast Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
So first blast, I have two blasts because I am level 5, so I can cast two streams. First one is 19 plus 8, so 27.
Yeah, it hits.
And the damage is 1d10 plus my charisma, so 5, so 1d10 plus 5. And is 7 plus 5, so the first one is 12.
Yep.
Then the second blast is 17 plus 8, 25. Yes, it's a hit.
Yep.
And the damage is 5, so in total 22 damage.
Okay, yep.
With two blasts.
Eldritch Blast him, yep. Right, his go. You're the only two in range, so you don't get any more of them. Okay. Who will he go for, Death or Nicole? Well, he knows what that crown is, so he's definitely going to go for Nicole. Because she's the most dangerous out of everyone right now.
He's got disadvantage on because of my size.
Yep. So, he brings his Great Plague Sword down, and will try to hit you for 15.
Hit. That's with disadvantage, isn't it?
Hmm?
That's with disadvantage. That's his
Yeah,
disadvantage.
give me a second. 14.
Mine's 14, so no.
It hits.
Does it hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
So, Nicole, you are hit by the Plague Sword.
Okay.
Roll a D100.
83.
83.
That does mean I'll get advantage on my hits when. Well, I still won't get advantage because I'm currently at disadvantage. It will just be a normal hit for me.
Okay. He strikes you with his sword, and instead of it actually hitting you and making you bleed, it seems to release some sort of oil onto your body. Roll a d6.
That's not good. 5.
In 5 days, you will turn into a warforged.
Okay.
All right.
So far,
Next, he's got his stomach, which is going to numb on you. Disadvantage.
Because I'm a tiny little.
He won't hit because he got a 9.
As me going.
His third attack, from his arse comes a hand that will try and grab Death, because you're facing the other way, Death.
It's never a good
Death.
time, it's just
Roll an opposing strength check because it's a grapple,
a hand.
and beat 17. Not you, it's him.
Funny that a hand one's butt comes.
What'd you get, Death?
19.
Okay, you managed to wiggle your way out of the arse hand before it can drag you back up to a very putrid realm. Okay, back to the top page.
So, how far away am I from him?
Well, you guys are within. You're going to be within 30 feet because you're casting spells and stuff at him.
So I'm gonna It's probably gonna be really stupid. I'm gonna walk over to him.
Okay. Roll a d100.
93.
Okay, and you get... blood fungus.
What's that?
You haven't got to worry anything for 2 months.
Okay.
So it's fine for the moment. Yeah, carry on.
And then I'm gonna like kind of touch him, and I'm gonna cast inflict wounds on him.
Okay.
Let's go. I rolled 18.
That won't get through his AC.
Oh, I got. I think I've got something that means I can re-roll. Let me just double check.
You need to beat 22.
Where's my thing? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to beat 22. I don't think I'd beat 22 regardless, even if I had natural 20. Yeah,
It is
that's
always
fine.
possible.
I
As we've
have
seen.
something, but I can't find it, and it means I can re-roll if I use something up. Oh no, that's fine. Apparently I can make 2 attacks, so can I
Yep.
try and hit him?
Yep.
Let's go. I rolled 20, so that hasn't hit either.
Nope.
So the other one, is it the same AC, even if it's magic?
What does it say on your spell? Because it either says it has to go on beats your... you got a spell attack bonus roll to get through his AC.
It just says inflict wounds, first level necromancy. It says 1 action touch, instantaneous.
Yeah, you need to hit though. So you need to get past the.
Oh, I didn't know it was AC. I thought you had to hit like the spell resistance. That's what it was always for me when I've played before.
No, you need to roll like a normal dice, like a normal d20, and beat the AC because it's basically it's a melee spell attack.
Okay. Does that spell go to waste now?
I don't remember if you. Okay, yeah, actually, boss. This on this that I don't remember really. If you fail,
if it's a spell slot use one, like level 1+1, then you've obviously lost that spell
you
slot
lost.
for the day.
Okay.
But obviously, if you use it as a cantrip, you can use it as many times as you want.
Yeah,
It's
of
the
course.
first level spell for me, yeah.
Yeah, so you like for example, if you're wizards, you have to do it where you have to pre-assign them per day. What you're gonna do? Sorcerers kind of do whatever the hell they want whenever they want, because sorcerers. Yeah, it depends on what class. So.
But
yeah,
it's lost.
I'm all done.
Yeah, cool. Page done. Death.
Right. I'm going to punch him.
Go ahead.
Plus my strength. 3, so 22.
22. He's got AC of 22, so you get your hit. Is it your special ability thing?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll have to use his heroic action. Similar to the Chaos Corn Knight champion, when you put your hand on this one, a green light fills his entire body, and it negates it. God, I'm going to burn through so many of these. Fucking legendary actions. Okay, so Def, you're sorted. Nicole.
So, because I got hit before,
Yep.
It gives me an advantage on my attack roll. However, because I've got 1 level of exhaustion, it just negates that. So I just have a normal single attack roll. So I'm going to try to cast Vicious Mockery, which is as an attack roll. So let me do. And it's because it's a spell. I add my spell attack bonus thingy. So I got 21.
No. 22 is needed.
Yeah, and it wasn't his spell save because it's
Oh, it's on his spell one, is it?
Yeah.
That definitely doesn't get through.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's not very good at spells. Well, I'm not very good at spells.
You shout insults at him, and he just takes it in his stride because, well, have you seen what he looks like? I mean, after a few centuries looking like that.
The crown as well. So I guess
Yes, you do. The clown. Roll a D100.
94.
94. This could be a really good one. Okay. Your crown shoots a shadowy bolt at him, and he's had to use his other legendary action to block what the hell that was going to do to him.
Okay. So not completely useless.
No, another green light shines. However, this time, everyone gets the sense that that was the last special favor his god owed him.
Okay.
He had to pull in some big favors for those two. Seriously, they were like, oh, remember that favor you owed me from like 2,000 years ago? Yeah, I've got to call that in now or I'm going to die.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I can do, really. I don't have any bonus. I mean, I don't know if another bonus action is I try to get out of range, but that's
disengaged. No, it'll get an attack opportunity if you try to go without
No,
that.
that's fine.
Okay, it will be Frederico, then his go.
Yep. So when I start my turn, I start concentrating, trying to pull as much as possible power from the Shadowfell, and as with my bonus action, I cast the spell Hex on the champion. I'm going to hex his intelligence saving throws, just in case and then I focusing all my power in the quarterstaff. I start shooting another bunch of Eldritch Blast. So first blast.
Also, Def's got advantage on his next hit because the creature attacked him as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it while I remember.
So I have 13 plus 8, so it's 21. I think the first one does not get through. Okay, second blast. No, 11 plus 8, so it's 19. So both of the blasts go forward.
Yep. No worries. His go. He will go and hit Nicole with the sword again.
Now he's X'd against the intelligence. So if you guys have any whatever, whatever spell that has intelligence saving throws, you can get it, and he will get disadvantage.
Nicole.
Okay, you don't have disadvantage anymore. You just have a normal attack. So I've got that exhaustion now.
So the plague sword is going to hit for 17.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Roll a D100.
84.
84. This is great. So, I can't really say it, but Nicole, you contract Cephalogorgonism, colloquially referred to as getting Medusa'd. Your hair turns to snake, and yes, that is all hair, which is funny because you're a cat, and that means every hair on your body turns into a little snake.
Okay. Does that give me anything?
No, that's literally all it does to you.
Good to beautiful fur.
Yeah, you're not really like a cat anymore. You're now like a snaky.
No, I keep being transformed
Yeah.
into something.
Right. Its second attack will be its mouth. It will go for 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it will deal. Roll a dex.
Dex saving.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Oh, you lucky bugger. So, Nicole
Oh,
did not
seriously.
get munched to death by a giant mouth. The moment it had grabbed her within its jaws, it forgot that she was a tiny cat. And all those little snaky hair things have come into effect because they started to bite it, which didn't really do any damage, but opened just a tiny enough little gap in its teeth that you managed to squeeze your little tiny ass out.
The first 20. Yay!
Yes. You avoided instant death. Congrats. And now, finally, we have his arse hand attack going for death. Death, make an opposing strength. And he got a natural 20.
Dude.
I got 17.
Yep, so death is grabbed by the thing. However, it's going to be a do two thing. So, because you've got your special ability as well, because it's touched you. And it no one has heroic actions. So, Death gets pulled into the plague monster's arse, where he is constricted by the constricting muscles and the poisonous gas, and will take.
Well, that's very graphic.
Yes, he shall take 37 points of poison damage. However, the thing's arse muscles are now touching Death's skin. At which point, he no longer has a legendary action for. A legendary action to save his arse, literally. And everyone witnesses as the literal plague monster begins to turn to dust from his arsehole and then dies in front of all your eyes, painfully.
Ooh.
And at the very centre is Death, yeah,
Covered in poop.
and a bit of fart, and smelly.
Can Pixie just applaud like?
Yes. At this point, all his minions will stop attacking because, well, you just killed their big boss, and they see you guys as better bosses than him. So, they will... Let's see how your warriors did. Paige, do you want to roll a d20 for your warriors?
Yes, I will.
The
I
Mantagor.
rolled a 12.
Yep. What was you saying, Federico?
Yeah, sorry. After this guy dies, because the hex has a 1 hour length, I'm going to move the hex onto one of the minions. One random minion that we have there.
Sure. Anyone with disease, by the way, is no longer infected, as the source of the disease is now gone, as it was a magical. They were magically infused diseases, and luckily, no one actually got a really, really bad one, because there were ones like, "Congrats, your cancer will die within like 2 turns."
Yeah.
So yes, you defeated the Nurgle champion and the Corn champion. It's great. Yeah, the minions. What did you get, Paige?
12.
12, and they will get 11. So a relatively close fight, about equal losses. You will lose 12 champions to the fight, but you will recuperate 14.
I've still got an army, that's okay.
You basically get a bonus of +2 men. And you guys have now taken the dockyards. Now, from here, there are 3 paths to choose from. There is the very obvious center of the city, which is a giant cathedral and dark temple to chaos. There is what seems to be the pleasure district to the left, and there seems to be a mage tower area to the right.
Gee, I wonder what's in the pleasure district.
Yeah.
Champion of chaos.
Yes, think which player party member this was meant to be for.
Yeah.
And he got out of it because he would have been compelled to go to that pleasure district because his little companion would have forced him to, but he's not here, so he gets out of it. I'm going to say he's already in there.
Technically, he's on stream.
Yes.
He's
Well,
watching...
technically, he's currently in the pleasure district, getting messed around with. So yes, the rest of you, which way do you want to go? Do you want to go to the very big Cathedral of Darkness and Evil and Power, the Mage Tower, or the Pleasure District?
Alon, your call.
We'll go to the pleasure district.
Yes. Okay, so you're going to take your warband to the Pleasure District?
Yeah, they're gonna like hop along and follow.
Yeah, the Pleasure District is exactly what you imagine, full of brothels, taverns, drug dens, has absolutely every pleasure you can come to imagine, and there is a warband of Slanesh that has just finished up with a few leftover champions and turned to face you. And out comes, guess who? Guess who comes out? Not your party member, but the one who got attached to him.
The lady?
Yep. As she is the champion of Slanesh.
Ooh. Sorry, Drake, we have to kill her.
Whips it and goes, well, it's the rest of the party that have come to play. Kneel before me. All males make a save. Oh no, you're already enthralled by Paige, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so she's gonna roll to see if she can override it. And doesn't. So bow down towards me. For I am the master of Slanesh. I am his ultimate champion.
Can I do another surprise attack?
Yes, you can do a surprise attack.
I'm gonna
Go.
try-
Fuck this shit.
I'm gonna do the same thing as before. Go for the vulnerable eyes. So go.
Yep, you go for the eyes. Roll an attack.
Do I get any advantages or anything?
Not with her.
I think it's hard to surprise her.
Yep.
Okay.
And anyone who doesn't get advantage on the attack rolls immediately with this person, you get disadvantage.
Okay.
As she seems to have near superhuman speed.
So do I have to roll again? I mean, I got
You're getting a surprise, so yours
so-
you just get rolling normal.
+6, which is 14.
14. Yep, that hits.
And then again, it's the claw attack and the crown. 'Cause I will be on.
Yes.
So which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the crown because that literally could,
Okay.
that has the chance of really doing.
So D100, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
14.
14. Okay, Nicole, your crown glows with energy and strikes her. She is now incapable of killing any living thing, as in magically repelled to kill anything.
Well, I guess she's dealt with.
Well, kind of. She could always just beat you within an inch of your life and just torture you through foreplay for the rest of existence,
There's worse things.
No, she can't intentionally kill you. Which I don't know if it's better or worse with a champion of Slanesh.
So does that mean when she can still attack, but she can't?
She will not try and deliver a kill blow. So basically, she'll only take you down to 1 health point, and then we'll deal with that.
Okay, so are we still rolling for?
Yeah, roll initiative.
I need to do the claw.
Yes,
attack
you need
as
to do your
well,
damage.
So first attack is 6.
Mhm.
Second attack is 6 again, so 12 in total.
Nicole, roll a d6.
6.
Frederico,
Yes.
You see Nicole launch her attack at the champion of Slanesh. However, you blink and you get cut instead.
Sorry.
I get what?
You take the damage.
12 claw damage, so
So basically, you kill all my creatures. 12, huh? Okay, so it's 11. No, sorry, it's 5 of
but
these.
you can't deliver a killing blow. I don't know if that's better or worse, but
Yeah, exactly.
someone's not going to die today.
Before the actual battle starts for everyone else, I ask Fallon to tell the guy that I jinxed to kill himself.
Tell him to kill himself. There you go. I do it.
Okay, do it.
Because once it's done with the bonus action, I can pass the hex. I mean, between this fight and the other one, we didn't, the duration of the spell is 1 hour. It hasn't elapsed since with the previous fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I can move then the hex on these on the champion of Slanesh and jinxing intelligence as well.
Okay.
Do we roll initiative now?
Yep. She gets 27.
Oh.
I have 18.
12.
18, sorry. I have 21.
I have 7.
So currently going her, Nicole. What do you get, Def?
4.
Frederico, Page, Def. Okay. She's going to go first. Who will she pick?
I'm guessing the cat.
No. She's going to go for the other person who's representing Slanesh and is a threat to her.
Oh, so she doesn't care about the cat.
So, Paige. She's going to go for you.
Yep.
She's got her whip. She rolls
I've got,
23.
I've got a question.
It doesn't hit me.
Yep. What?
If she's charging, do I have to make
She's not charging.
No, but I'm on her. So do I have
Yes.
to make a save to not fall off or anything?
No, she's not moving.
Okay.
Yeah, she's literally not moving at all. She's currently whipping her whip, standing where she is, and as she does, these ethereal whips come above Paige
Okay.
and try to whip her.
Okay, so she's not.
No, so the first one misses, second one misses, third one misses, fourth one, 26.
Yeah, I have uncanny dodge,
Oh, okay.
so I take half whatever she deals me. But
Yep.
yeah, 26 does hit.
Fine. Okay, hits, damage. You only take 6.
That's fine, I
Okay.
guess.
That's her turn done.
Then it's mine, isn't it?
Yep, Nicole's turn.
Well, Pixie's looking that she's using the whip.
Yep.
So Pixie's going to try to effectively get basically bite her hand so that she releases the whip or gets
Sure, yep, give it a go.
whatever the get it to drop. And I've also got the crown.
Try and disarm her, basically.
Yeah. So is that what would that be? A dex? Because I'm.
Yes. Give it a dex.
So I've got plus 6. I got 20, not natural.
Okay. That's a hit. No, that's just, yeah.
That's
Disarm.
me trying to disarm her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to bite her hand so that she gets.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, you bite into her hand.
Mm.
What's the damage?
I guess the bite damage. I don't know what.
1d6.
So just do and is it plus
Strength.
strength? So 4, I guess.
Okay, yeah, you bite her hand, but she's holding on to it. She's experienced more pain than that, you know.
Okay, and then I've got the crown as well. So do you want to?
Oh, yeah, the crown time.
And I got 49.
Okay.
Oh, you good boy. You should good. You should good. You
What
did-
was it, 49?
Yeah. So the cat is asking to be petted, so that's why I'm saying good one. The cat wants attention. Well, one of the three.
Okay, the crown activates,
Yeah.
and a psychic shockwave hits her mind. She is dazed for 1 turn.
Yay! I'm useful.
Everyone has advantage on attacking her, which means it's just normal attacks,
Okay.
because you get disadvantage anyway.
Yeah. You know who else was so Paige was attacked by her, wasn't it?
Yep.
So because my inspirational speech is still on, Paige would have when she hits next, she'd have advantage because it's
Yep, that's
basically
great.
on the person that whoever
Yep.
is attacked by a thing.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Sorted. So it's Nicole's turn done.
Yeah. So that's me.
Frederico.
Yep. So I start concentrating and I send a spike of psychic energy to the champion of Slanesh.
Yep.
You need to succeed an intelligence saving throw, which you have a disadvantage because of the hex.
Yep. And she'll get another one because she's also dazed as well, so.
Yeah.
That was a right roll, that was shit roll. The lowest one was 3.
How much?
3.
Oh, 3. Oh, the DC is 15.
Yeah, she failed.
So you get 2d6 psychic damage plus 1d6 necrotic damage from the hex. And
Okay.
next saving throw you make, you subtract 1d4. So the 2 psychic damage is 6 in total, and the necrotic is 2. So 8 damage in total.
Okay. Okay. You're sorted. Death.
I am going to. Might throw my boomerang at her.
Okay, throw your boomerang.
You like fighting.
So I got a.
He does it to play though, doesn't he? So he doesn't actually fight, does he? He just plays like.
Yeah, I missed.
Yeah, you miss. Okay. So it'll go back around. She can't do anything. She's dazed, which means it goes straight to Nicole.
Okay. Who's within? Apart from me, who's within? Range. Well, I say, who's close to her, basically.
Frederico, Death, and Paige.
I just
I
missed to
think-
go.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, it's Paige. You go. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, did I do something? I remember I just spoke. I was like, did I do something?
Advantage on your attack because of the because she hit you last time. So
On her advantage because she's also dazed.
yeah.
So if I roll, what does advantage do? Do I roll it twice or?
You will roll it 3 times because you have 2 loads of advantage on her.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and hit her with my
And if you flank her, you also get another advantage as well. Just...
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm next to her anyway, so I'll be flanking.
yeah. So you get to roll 3 times if you want.
Yeah, I also have something I read earlier that if I flank with someone, I get something else as well.
If you say advantage, I'm gonna be. That's good. Yeah. All right. Reroll it 4 times and whatever. Just get it.
I don't know. I can't find it. It's fine. I'll ignore that. I will just hit with my dagger. But let me see what the first one is. Okay, the first one's 13. Nah. 13 again. 19.
Yep.
Oh, it hits! Yay!
Yeah. Dash aren't you known for their AC high usually?
Oh, 1 second. What's the damage?
Just their number of attacks and initiatives.
So I rolled 8, and it's psychic damage.
Okay.
No.
Sorted. Nicole?
I've got a question. So, how big is a 15-foot cube? So can I aim it just for her?
At the moment, these guys are within 5 feet, stabbing her and stuff. So no.
Okay, no, that's fine. So I won't spell them. She's still knocked.
She's dazed at the moment
Yeah. So
because of your crown.
let me just bring just so I can tell you. Yeah. So that just means that I've got it's an advantage on hit, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna I suppose shout insults at her, like using vicious mockery.
Yep.
So 25. I mean it.
Yep, that hits.
Because, yeah, and then it's so, but I'm casting it. So I'm not casting it at So no, because it's a cantrip. Never mind. Yeah, so it's just 1d4 psychic damage and disadvantage on next. I'm assuming she can hear me.
Nicole,
Yes.
I believe it should be 2d4 because you're level 5 at least, I guess, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 2d4 then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first d4. Is it plus the spell modifier plus
No.
spell bonus?
No, unfortunately, no.
No.
Not on damage. On hit, yes, not damage.
Okay. So the first one is 2. Second one is 2 again. So
Okay, yeah. Hit. Kill.
yeah.
Damage.
Yeah. So I basically say that her mother was a hamster, and her father reeked of elderberries.
And she slept with Drake.
Yeah. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smells of elderberries.
And Drake made you his bitch. Or
I'm
you made
guessing
him his.
that upsets her a little bit.
You have now Dage attached to you. Good luck, have fun.
I have who attack?
Not you, the other guy. So, yeah, that's you sorted. Frederico.
Yep. So I keep directing my psionic energy to her. So I keep bashing on that door, which means that it's another disadvantaged intelligence throw, and you subtract 1d4 from the value that you get from the lowest of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora. Hi, Aurora.
Okay, well, what'd you get?
No, it's you. You need to roll twice with this. It says a saving throw for you.
Oh, right, sorry.
Hi, little one.
There we go. 12.
Yeah. Did you? Oh, but I mean, it's already fine because it's 15 anyway. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the 2d6 plus 1d6 damage. So it's going to be 5 psychic and 5 necrotic. So in total 10 damage.
Yep. Okay, she is very hurt at the moment. Death.
I'm gonna run up to her and drop kick her.
Yeah, you run up to her and drop kicker. Roll to hit.
$15.
Yep.
Was that a hit or is that a miss?
Yeah, hit. Yep. Your special ability activates, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. She's got to use her heroic action. Alright. This time the pink light lights up. However, there is a secondary effect with this. Because it sends her into a last turn, or wait, it's her last turn, basically. So, you hit her and drop kick her. The light hits Pink. She becomes enraged. And now come her attacks split equally between the parties. So, Nicole, we've got an 18 and we've got a 22.
I mean, yeah, that both hit.
Both hit.
I think I've got the lowest AC.
So, take 22 damage and take 24 damage. So,
22 plus.
24.
Okay.
Okay, Federico, you're gonna get a natural 20 and a 2. So no.
So I have a 22 armor class. Do you hit me with the natural 20?
Natural 20 is always a immediate success, and yes, it would have gone through.
No matter what, okay.
But now you get the special ability effect on you as well, which is Lover's Kiss. Which doesn't really matter because it's her last thing anyway. Basically, it would just mean that for this turn, you basically be enthralled by her and turn on your party, but she's dead after that she's done these moves, so you would just take the double damage. So take 50 damage.
50?
50, 50.
I was a 49. I was a 49, so I'm -1.
Okay, get round to you in a minute. Paige, 23 and 19, so I think you're fine.
I'm fine.
And Def, we've got 12, so that wouldn't go through, and we've got a 19.
Okay.
Did that hit you or nah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that did. So you just take normal damage because it wasn't a crit, and you don't get Lover's Kiss. Take 18 damage.
Yeah.
And with that, the whip itself consumes her, and now she is basically the whip because her soul is gone and been bound to it as part of its payment. The whip is fully available for looting.
Oh, I'm gonna take it.
Dibs.
Everyone's gone run for the whip straight away. Ignoring Federico, who's currently bleeding out, which is funny.
Opposing strength checks. Or whatever, dex check.
Paige, do your dex versus Nicole dex.
Sure.
Let's see who gets to it first. Because you're literally right next to it. So Nicole got rubbish.
Yeah, I got rubbish.
What did you get, Paige?
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, Paige. You not only get to it first, you're also the first to pick it up.
Oh.
And because you got a natural 20, you will automatically pass the control check of who basically is dominant, you or the whip. So congratulations, you now have a fully sentient whip under your control.
And an army of men. This is great. My greatest day.
The whip is a weapon that allows you to do 2 melee attacks with it. It is both melee and range, so you can do what she did and stand away and whip it, and it will summon the ethereal whips. Each of the ethereal whips does... So it's 4 whips come down, 1d6 each. Plus your dex.
I also need to make everyone aware that I have to go in about 5 minutes time. But I'm happy for everyone to continue without me. If they need to.
That's fine. So yeah, Federico. Is anyone going to save Federico's ass? Well, it's currently Death is the only one that can save you at the moment, unless you want to do your death saves.
I've got healing stuff.
Oh, there we go.
I've got. Who else needs healing while I'm at it?
Death.
Okay, so just mass healing word.
Sure. What's everyone heal?
Hold on. Hold on, let me Google. I can't remember.
I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying.
Nice.
With that, I get to I'm stabilized, so I don't need to roll death saves.
Up to 6 creatures. 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier. So if I roll a d4 plus my spell, so 9 hit points on whoever needs it, basically.
Yeah. Oh, Paige, on that whip's ability, if you get a natural 20, they get Lover's Kiss.
Okay.
Basically means they're forcefully enthralled to you for 1 combat turn.
Okay, I'll write that
Sorry.
down.
A waifu.
Yeah. You guys do not know where the other player who is, that's his waifu for. You think he's in the orgy in one of the pleasure palaces here for the moment, but who knows where he is now? He may turn up next session. Yeah. So that's this bit done. Let's do your men. Paige, can you roll a d20 for your soldiers? Beat 16.
I rolled 19.
Oh, your men really wanted to win for you. So, together you lost 6 soldiers but gained 12. So you get 6.
I respect that.
Cool. Now, with this area clear, you guys obviously was faced with the same choices before. However, you notice the mage tower seems to be mysteriously empty of sounds. And as you guys get closer towards the keep and the tower, you can very obviously see the trail of where the warriors of Zinch and the champion of Zinch had basically rushed into the cathedral, into the keep. So basically they've gone inside it. And I'm going to leave it at that, if Paige has got to go.
Cool.
And yes, if you've gone for the mage tower, it'd be Slanesh in with the temple at the moment because, they're the ones that didn't get distracted.
Well,
And are going for the final goal. How does everyone feel with this session?
Good.
Unfortunately, Dre couldn't join me because I had the plan of screwing him over entirely with that pleasure area, but nope.
Yeah, I mean,
You were going to end up fighting him alongside the Slaneshi champion. Because it would have turned out she's controlling him.
And I would have controlled him harder.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been a fight between you two. But yeah, you now have... By the way, that page, that sentient whip, yes, that does actually contain her soul. So she's still technically in the group.
That's absolutely fine. I wanted her part of the group, to be fair.
Yeah. But yeah, so the next session you guys are going to enter the central building, which is going to be the big fight that I thought we could do today, but maybe not. It's fine.
I'm so sorry that I have to go early. I just have to work really early.
It just means the ultimate boss fight I have longer to plan for. That's all.
I've got to head off, guys. It was nice playing with everyone.
Yeah, no worries.
Tell Federico I do say bye, but I know he's currently a bit busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, bye.
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 Right, I believe we shall call it there for this week. And then next week will be the big boss fight that was meant to happen at the end of this session, but Paige had to go, so.
cool. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Perfect. I mean, it works. We got to a point where we can stop safely.
Yeah, just before the gates of the keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Right.
Thanks,
Hope
guys.
you guys enjoyed that session.
Yeah,
See you guys.
absolutely. As usual, the Mentagor. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, luckily, I'll tell you some of the things you managed to miss. So, on the plague champion, he had 5 diseases, which would be instant death. He had 10, which were within a turn or two would be death. But you guys kept getting the nice-ish ones. The Corn champion never got to use his heroic actions because he got enthralled and then got killed by Federico unknowingly using the goblet, which I love. Yeah. The Slanesh one was alright as well, but wasn't as powerful because you killed her quite quickly, and she wasn't able to build up her 4 turns. At which point she would basically be invulnerable for about another 3 turns.
Well, and also the crown didn't
Yeah,
help her, did it?
no, the crown didn't do some of its worst abilities. I mean, that crown's got a lot of potential if you know how to use it, because at the moment you're doing it on random. But there may be a way to be more specific with what you get out of it. Maybe. Basically. So yeah. And unfortunately, you didn't get to see what I had planned for the Zinch one because you chose to go towards the Slaneshi instead of him.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's fun.
we will see next time, I guess.
Yeah, well, you'll see what happens next time. It's a bit more interesting to keep.
Is that going to be the last session, the next one?
It will be the last session of the island.
Of the island, yes.
Depending on what you do next session, it may lead on to the what was meant to be the main story arc, and we'll see what goes from there.
Okay. Amazing.
Right, awesome, guys. Right, see you guys in a bit.
Thanks a lot, guys. Good night.
Bye.
Right, guys. Bye.
Okay, guys. So let me just change the view. Be okay now, or maybe more like this. Okay, guys, so we got to the end of this adventure, episode 5 of the Explorers of Arazaeus. Wow, I mean, that was tough, but at least having the army of men subjugated by Fallon helped drastically, I think. This is the first time that in a game I get to -1, guys. I almost, almost died. At least I'm not dead. They saved me with those 8 points. So next time we either have to rest or I need to cast quite a lot on me. But finally we got to some fighting. We will see. We will see how it goes from there. I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen in the cathedral. I think that in terms of things to do, I should have tried probably to use the blood of the others in the goblet and try and kill them as well. It's just that I didn't know how easy that could have been. Well, I mean, let's try next time. Next time we'll try and see if I can do the same thing to the others. But yeah, I'm really looking forward for the next to the next adventure. Now, unfortunately, I have to say goodbye for tonight. It's just 10 p.m. because I won another overnight deployment at work, so I need to wake up at 3:30 tonight. And then start working. So for the moment, guys, I'm going to stop the live. I hope you enjoyed the narration from the Mentagor. I wish you all a fantastic night. I hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are on with tomorrow is Thursday. We should have another session with Divinity, so I hope that Jim can join us. Safe journeys, always have fun. And as I usually say, Bravely out. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.